Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. And you're probably wondering yourself, is the Shiba Inu coin going to get wrecked, or will I simply be rich and buying my Lambo by next year? And that is something I'll be explaining in today's video. Thank you so much for dropping a like, and I'll be talking about your tokens and your investments into this coin. Obviously, a lot of people are not happy with the returns they had, and a lot of people are happy with the returns they got. But SHIB 90-day staking sold out at Binance, and this is something else. You know, Binance obviously knows what's up, and it's giving a 5% annualized interest rate with a minimum locked amount of 1 million. I think max is 15 million SHIB, so that is something you have to remember. But they're giving pretty good percentages with a 5%. You know, a lot of people cannot resist that, especially those who do not have the money for high transfer fees. And while they're waiting for the Shiba Inu blockchain, it's something to really remember, as this does bring the community together, and there's a high demand for this one. You can see over here, this is not sold out. So for example, I don't know this coin, but SHIB over here sold out is a really good sign when someone tries to profit off staking, keeping it the Binance wallet. And this tells me two things: the demand for SHIB is still huge, first. Second, Binance wallet is probably doing something with these tokens. Either they're keeping them as, you know, promotion, or they're staking on the platform to earn bone, which will give them the voting power. That is also a rumor that's been going around. And third, it could be very well that there's a lot more wallets than 650,000. There should be a lot more people investing into this coin, because a lot of them bought either on Coinbase, Binance, Webull, eToro, and so on. And we still have to get listed on Robinhood and Coinbase, which is really exciting to see. But Coinbase custody is a great sign that happened to us. So we'll be checking into a lot of more news. Banks versus exchanges, regulators overwhelmingly penalize fiat, not crypto. And thank you so much for dropping a like. It's free and only takes 2 seconds. A SHIB still needs to eat, you know, this single zero, and to eat like 3 zeros would be awesome for a lot of holders. But to eat a zero, we have a huge barrier of supply right now, a huge barrier, and people are simply requesting a burn on every single tweet. And you can see Leash is growing, because Leash's development was announced recently, and Bone is also slightly growing, as you know, following the market changes. So something I'm really excited for and looking forward is Leash and Bone. Bone is going to be here, you know, at least until 2024. It's going to get minted more and more, and we're going to be seeing what happens with the demand. But some of the whales, you know, are obviously buying in, and they pumped up the market in a single trade. And it's in a 5-minute mark, some of the whales bought in. So this is something, you know, never saw before. But one of the whales did in fact buy, and you can see a huge candle over here. Who knows who it is, but this tells me something else. You know, you see the candles over here, and usually this is a whale buying in, right? So this tells me something else. This is not just a whale buying in. This is an institution probably buying in, because it changed the price by so much. Now, the price is obviously probably still the same by now, not changed by that much, not by eating a zero, because the whale relief fund, or basically the relief fund, is still being sold off, and all of the other whales are trying to cash in. But just an institution buying in is a super bullish movement from what we can see so far. And the overall market in Webull listing, it went public on Webull yesterday. About a week of beta testing. Let's go. It exploded just now. Webull listing, and maybe something from Coinbase. I'm not sure. I believe Webull just bought their shares and filled their wallet earlier before releasing SHIB on their platform. And Webull is only the middleman for crypto trades. They only make the money off PFOF, and that's something you should consider. You know, positive vibes spreading the world. It could be insider trading of Coinbase. So we do have a lot of rumors that this could be in fact insider trading. Let's not get too much into details, but it could be, you know, some people do in fact have, you know, the insider details, have the early look on when the Coinbase listing is going to happen. So this project is barely a year old, and it's not really old for this coin. And I really should have got a job with Coinbase when I had a chance years ago. I'd be rich from all the insider knowledge. And that's simply crazy to me. And keep going. We've been waiting long enough. You know, everyone is waiting for the growth, and just waiting because they know the price will increase even more. But this is something you should remember, it's obviously something positive happening, either if someone has, some knowledge about what's going to happen with the price, or if it's Coinbase buying in or any other crypto exchange or institution. I always love to see a huge market pump. So that is definitely something else. Even without a burn, this is proof that we can in fact grow. So saw this in a Bitcoin sub. Is this legal? If we don't do this, why don't we do this with Ethereum? So we're all buying $30 worth of Bitcoin on Tuesday. Now, obviously, this doesn't work for SHIB, but for the reason it doesn't work for SHIB right now is because, and for a very simple reason, on Tuesday, all the whales are prepared to dump their tokens on the potential buyers, and it doesn't increase the price. But if you're trading September, Bitcoin price hopes to break the slump trend. And September, if you did not know, in the crypto market is known for a very simple thing, and that is basically being a slumpy, dready, no price changer. But historically, September has been more a lackluster month for Bitcoin. A look at the monthly price suggests 2013 reveals that the token has posted positive gains in September twice in 8 years, in 2015 and 2016, with a maximum of 6%, which could be considered to be almost flat. Now, September is historically Bitcoin's worst performing per month. That said, it has been verging on 50,000 for the past 3 weeks or so now. Should Bitcoin stage a breakout above this psychologically significant milestone, it should renew investor interest and spark the momentum needed to carry its way back to 60,000. So, we're still a long factor from that. But in fact, Bitcoin has posted red in September in the 4 of the last 5 years. And this could be a change. This could be a big change from what we can see so far. When CEO Elon Musk announced that the company had bought Bitcoin worth of $1.5 billion on February 8th, along with starting to accept Bitcoin as a payment method. This boosted up the prices even more. So this is something else. Big institutions have yet to come in. Amazon still hasn't announced their plans yet. All of these big crypto exchanges still haven't listed SHIB. Yes, some of them have. Binance has. And, this is still a huge bullish movement that we could be seeing for Shiba Inu, as we are seeing lesser deflection from a simple model. And over here overall, we are seeing different forecasts to January 2026, where in January 2026 it's predicted that Bitcoin will be worth 1 million, which would be simply crazy from what we can see so far. An altcoin boom may prevent 100k Bitcoin this year, and it's important to understand how Ethereum and other altcoins are able to compete with Bitcoin for the money of new investors and how they have been on the market for how long they can behave. Crypto mass adoption cannot be achieved without the prosperity of altcoins. Many market participants believe the current price level, it is the value of altcoins that is exposed to multiple increase. So Shiba Inu could still see a huge uptrend, and that's something you should consider. Definitely something to consider as altcoin season is happening this year. And while Bitcoin might not hit 100k, that's completely fine. With Shiba Inu's moving, Dogecoin attempts to recapture the 40-cent mark, and Dogecoin can actually boost up Shiba Inu as well. They're having a huge battle, but Morgan Stanley says cryptocurrency markets are looking fraudy, and global investment bank JP Morgan says cryptocurrency are looking fraudy as retail investors spill all over the stock market in cryptocurrencies and non-fungible tokens. And he said basically are looking fraudy. So the JP Morgan analyst asserted the stock buying frenzy spill over into altcoins and non-fungible tokens. So more and more is being pumped, and JP Morgan has a huge word on this, but the share of altcoins looks rather elevated by historical standards, and in our opinion is more likely to be a reflection of fraud and retail investor mania rather than a reflection of a structural uptrend. So they're splurging on all of these altcoins, and SHIB could be one of them, growing up the market. We might not be seeing this bull run because of the relief fund sell-off, but it's definitely a good start for everyone out there. We're seeing still big increases, but Binance is getting hit, and this is not looking good for SHIB. A lot of people are buying SHIB on Binance, and with all these countries, Binance is taking a hit, and both Shiba Inu is taking a hit. So Bloomberg senior strategist calls Bitcoin a global reserve asset on path to 100k. Following a massive correction, digital assets led by Bitcoin and Ethereum are on track on new highs, according to a new report from Bloomberg. So portfolios of some combination of gold and bonds appear increasingly naked without Bitcoin and Ethereum joining the mix, and we foresee a future of Bitcoin, the digital reserve asset, complementing the dollar reserve currency. So Bitcoin could be overtaking the gold and stocks. And we already hold, not stocks, but bonds. And we already heard this for some time. And this is something really exciting to see, as people rather invest in cryptocurrencies if they want to see an increase, and gold if they simply want to hold their wealth. So Bitcoin is eroding gold's market share as a storehold of wealth. Bitcoin price broke toward 51,000 on Friday on a broader cryptocurrency market, relative to over 3-month high. So it's super early for Bitcoin. Ethereum is growing. All of these cryptocurrencies are growing. Altcoin season is happening. You know, NFT is booming, and Shibarium is coming. The Shiba Inu incubator is coming. So we're still waiting for these big updates. But right now, people are happy about Bitcoin, you know. It could be that we're seeing a new all-time high, or we're seeing a big altcoin season, which is in both terms really, really good. So my best case scenario is the continuation of the bull market until December 2021. Possible Bitcoin target 90K. So that would be simply crazy. And Bitcoin market cap on 120K, that's 20% of the market cap of gold, would be 2.28 trillion. I don't think we can go higher in the current regulatory environment. So Bitcoin definitely going to be up. A lot of people are saying, you know, Bitcoin coming back stronger than ever. And it's still super early, but, you know, in this space, we're all super excited to see what's up next for Shiba Inu's prices. Definitely something to consider, and also the pump for today. Hopefully you all have a fantastic weekend, and thank you so much for dropping a like and maybe even clicking that subscribe button if you're a SHIB holder. Peace, everyone.